I always seem to find it very liminal, but I haven't turned on the TV in 16 months, and my state has been recently hit with a bunch of riots and earthquakes, so I really haven't had no electricity for what seemed to be about 13 weeks. I sit in my house and I smoke meth. I don't really do much. I live off of food stamps and a few benefits, and every now and then I'll go busking downtown. But sometimes that isn't even safe to indulge in. But usually when I can't get stuff that I can't really afford or I at least try, there is one place I can go to that I know will have it. And that's Ollie's. I started sifting through my pockets when I found some spare change. I found a picture of what seemed to be this terrorist who doesn't really look like a terrorist. He's like fat and has glasses, and I think he teaches math somewhere. They're gonna get him. They're all gonna get him one day. You know, I tried to teach the world math, and they didn't want any fucking part of it. Well, you know what? I have an organization that runs a bunch of 18-wheelers, and I'm gonna see what I can do to take this place out stat. He seemed coked up, and he walked past me. Your rent's due in 3 weeks, and if I don't get it, there's gonna be some serious math. You hear me? There's gonna be some serious math. Now, I decided to disregard what he fucking said as I kind of just lit a cigarette and trying to keep myself from smoking the last bit of my meth. I was watching Hobo with a shotgun, and then things started to feel strange. Oh, that's right. Fucking Tubi plays ads. It was coming up to the ad sequence where it had the little circle in the corner with the countdown. Great. Fucking ads. Which one is it going to be this time? Is it another BK one? Is it a dollar store one? God forbid if it's a dollar store one. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You do one thing there and you never fucking... And the ad was Ollie's. An area that isn't even fucking around me. Are you fucking serious? That's it. I pulled out the fucking meth. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm sitting through this... what seemed to be 40-minute Ollie ad. Why does this need to be 40 minutes? I quickly paused the ad, and the ad itself made me do a store run just to get snacks to survive the ad. But while I was at the store, something happened. The signs changed. Oh, this isn't the family How Can We Rape Your Dollar now? Now it's the fucking Ollies. God damn it. I quickly threw my bag down, which would turn into a brown paper bag full of antiques instead of snacks, and ran back to my house to just smoke more meth. Well, I have nothing better to do with my life, and I just wasted the rest of my goddamn money on some fucking stupid lampshades that no one's ever gonna fucking buy. I might as well watch this fucking ad. I was also out of meth, so I decided to just light a Black and Mild and sit back on my moldy cum-stained couch. The smell of Black and Mild kicked the room with something scarce. And then the ad started. It was a liminal, what seemed to be pan footage of the warehouse where you supposedly buy all this used shit that everyone just obviously caked in their fucking cum. And then it showed me something I could never forget. My room quickly went dark, and then my front door locked. And, you know, at the time I wasn't really thinking about it because my landlord also had this thing going on where he would kind of put a blanket over his body and shut off the lights and lock the doors and tried to scare me and try to touch me. But he wasn't there this time, and it wasn't him. You can buy good stuff here cheap. A cartoon character started screaming at me. It looked really creepy and desolate the way it was moving around the liminal pan, what seemed to be stock footage of an Ollie's warehouse. This good stuff cheap you can get? Well, I can tell you what you can get it, buddy. You can get all the meth you want here. You can get all the fucking meth you want. I swear to God. I'll suck your dick for it, bro. Price is so low. You wouldn't even fucking believe it. We kill orphans, man. We're part of the cartel. Can I get this chair? Yeah, a girl died on that chair. You can get it for $2. Oh my God, that's amazing. The cartoon woman then proceeded to lick the seat of the couch where the girl died. Look. You're shoving so much fucking shit in my face right now. There's numbers all over the screen. There's cartoon characters jumbling around. I'm pretty sure one of them's fucking naked. The fucking little warehouse is giving me fucking Saw vibes. I don't want to go here. I'm never going to fucking go here. And now they built one downtown while I was in the fucking store. I got no choice. This sucks. I decided to throw the remote at my TV and leave the house for a minute with it on pause. My landlord came up to me. Hey, did you hear about that new Ollie's? Oh man, it's amazing. So much math you can do down there. Wonder how much 18-wheelers it would take to ram through the front door. Well, I'll see you later, buddy. You should go down to Ollie's. He was heavily enticed by the Ollie's, and I was getting confused why everyone was talking about it. I tried taking a walk downtown, maybe to go stop and try to beg some people for some dollars for lunch. You know, something. I don't even care if it's a cup of water at this point. I need to think. Well, I went into what seemed to be a super center, shopping center, kind of like a Roses, but it wasn't a Roses, but it was also a Roses, but it wasn't a Roses. It was an upside-down sign of Roses. I walked in there, and then everyone was talking about this new Ollie's, and they were just fucking driving the hammer. I looked on every fucking TV on the corner of the goddamn screen, and there was another fucking Ollie's commercial. Are you looking to buy people from the U.S. Embassy that we chopped up? You can get good stuff cheap. Are you looking to buy people? You're getting good stuff cheap. Used condoms. 68 cents. Good stuff cheap. All these animated characters looked heavily out of it, like they were on Xanax. But then, this one did it. This one took the whole cake and made me fucking cave. The cartoon character's eyes decided to widen as he stared at me. We got one more thing for you. Ha ha! Prolapse. Fresh prolapse. He then stuck his fist in what seemed to be one of the cartoon character's assholes and ripped out a beating, pulsating prolapse as he slapped it around with his bare hands. The person was screaming in bloody agony as they were getting slapped and bingled, and the man was just enjoying it, dribbling it like a basketball, and he even licked his tongue around it to give it a good luck swirl. Good stuff cheap. You can get this prolapsed asshole for $6. He then took a fucking bite out of it. I threw up whatever was left of my breakfast of some leftover mustard from a bottle in the refrigerator, and I decided to just go home and cry. And then I decided to finish a dreadful ad. Before I could come back to my house, though, well, apartment or whatever you would call it, basically the size of a broom closet, I can't say his name, but my landlord, he was standing outside the door and he looked furious and he had a piece of paper in his hands. Now, you see here, the math is wrong on this paper. Okay, and I don't like wrong math, but apparently Ollie's is buying out our apartment lot. Sorry, kid. You're homeless. That's it. I come home to relax, and now I'm evicted by Ollie. I saw the man that looked like the animated man from the Ollie's commercials come up, and he took the key, and then he looked at me, and he told me to get fucked. He then decided to pull out his old greasy Italian cock, and he decided to pound it in my mouth until I couldn't take it. So I stumbled back out to the streets. Everything was gone because of this Ollie's ad. If this ad never came on, my life would never be such a fucking miserable piece of shit than what it already was. I didn't know what to do. I sat on the edge of my town, and all I saw was Ollie's signs pop up all over the city. Every fucking store turned to an Ollie's. Sheetz is now a small convenience store version of Ollie's. Walmart is now an Ollie's Supercenter. The methadone clinic. The fucking methadone clinic is now an Ollie clinic. The hospital? Don't even get me started on the fucking hospital. Now it's just a giant Ollie's warehouse. There's no health care. No one gets taken care of. You just go to Ollie's until you die.